Dame Anna Wintour, born November 3, 1949, in London, England, is a British-American media executive whose 37-year tenure as editor-in-chief of American Vogue, 1988 to 2025, cemented her as a titan of fashion. Known for her signature pageboy bob and dark sunglasses, Wintour transformed Vogue into a cultural and commercial powerhouse, shaping global fashion trends and elevating the Met Gala into a star-studded spectacle. As Condé Nast's global chief content officer since 2020 and Vogue's global editorial director, she wielded unmatched influence, earning the nickname Nuclear Wintour for her decisive leadership. In June 2025, she stepped down as Vogue's editor-in-chief, transitioning to focus on her global roles, leaving a legacy of innovation and controversy. With a net worth of approximately $50 million, Wintour's lifestyle in 2025 blends luxury, discipline, and cultural engagement. This biography explores her early life, career, personal life, and enduring impact, drawing on sources like Wikipedia, The Guardian, and Amy Odell's Anna, the Biography. Anna Wintour was born in Hampstead, London, to Charles Wintour, editor of the Evening Standard, and Eleanor, Nonnie, Trago Baker, an American philanthropist. Raised in a family steeped in journalism, with siblings like Patrick Wintour, later a diplomatic editor at The Guardian, Anna inherited a sharp editorial instinct. Her father's influence and her exposure to 1960s London's vibrant fashion scene, marked by miniskirts, Beatlemania, and women's emancipation, ignited her passion for style. At North London Collegiate School, she rebelled by customizing her uniform, a hint of her future sartorial boldness. Dropping out at 16, she bypassed formal education for fashion, working at Biba Boutique and training at Harrods before landing a role as an editorial assistant at Harper's & Queen in 1970. Wintour's early career was a rapid ascent through fashion journalism. After moving to New York in 1975, she joined Harper's Bazaar as a junior fashion editor but was fired after 9 months, a rare setback. Undeterred, she worked at Viva, Savvy, and New York Magazine, honing her editorial vision. In 1983, she became creative director at American Vogue, followed by a stint as editor-in-chief of British Vogue, 1985 to 1987, and House & Garden, 1987. Her 1988 appointment as American Vogue's editor-in-chief marked a turning point. Her first cover, featuring model Michaela Berkew in a $50 Guess jeans and a $10,000 Christian LaCroix sweater, broke tradition with its casual yet luxurious aesthetic, signaling a new era for the magazine. Under Wintour's leadership, Vogue became a cultural juggernaut, blending high fashion with pop culture. She pioneered celebrity covers, featuring stars like Angelina Jolie and Hillary Clinton, boosting readership and influence. Her knack for spotting trends and championing designers like Alexander McQueen, Marc Jacobs, and Thom Browne reshaped the industry. Wintour's creation of the CFDA, Vogue Fashion Fund in 2003 supported emerging American designers, while her stewardship of the Met Gala since 1995 turned it into a global fashion event, raising millions for the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Costume Institute, renamed the Anna Wintour Costume Center in 2014. As Condé Nast's artistic director, 2013, and global chief content officer, 2020, she oversaw titles like Vanity Fair, GQ, and Condé Nast Traveler, solidifying her as a media titan. Wintour's public persona, marked by her bob, sunglasses, and cool demeanor, earned her both reverence and criticism. Dubbed Nuclear Wintour, her decisive style intimidated colleagues, as depicted in The Devil Wears Prada, 2003, a novel by former assistant Lauren Weisberger, later a 2006 film starring Meryl Streep as the imperious Miranda Priestley. Wintour embraced the caricature, attending the premiere in Prada, showcasing her humor. Documentaries like The September Issue, 2009, and The First Monday in May, 2016, revealed her exacting standards and quieter warmth, portraying a leader who balanced steely ambition with loyalty to her team. Critics, however, questioned her handling of diversity, with a 2020 New York Times article asking if she could survive the social justice movement, citing belated inclusivity efforts at Vogue. In June 2025, Wintour announced her departure as American Vogue's editor-in-chief, a seismic shift after 37 years. She transitioned to focus on her roles as Condé Nast's global chief content officer and Vogue's global editorial director, overseeing international editions and other Condé Nast titles. The move, reported by The Guardian and Variety, was part of a broader company restructuring, with Vogue seeking a new head of editorial content to report to Wintour. She emphasized her continued commitment to the Met Gala, Vogue World, and her passion for tennis and theater, signaling no retirement but a strategic pivot. Wintour's personal life, though private, has drawn intrigue. Married to psychiatrist David Shaffer from 1984 to 1999, she has 2 children, Charles and B. Shaffer, the latter a journalist and speculated successor at Condé Nast. Her 2004 marriage to venture capitalist Shelby Bryan ended in 2020, amid rumors of financial issues. Since 2020, Wintour has been linked to actor Bill Nye, with appearances at the 2023 Met Gala and a 2022 film screening fueling speculation, though Nye's team insists they are friends. Amy Odell's Anna, the Biography, 2022, recounts quirky anecdotes, like Wintour's rumored 2-week fling with Bob Marley after a concert, though its veracity is unclear. Her friendships with figures like Kate Moss, Marc Jacobs, and the Beckhams, and her fallout with Ye over his 2022 anti-Semitic remarks, highlight her selective social circle. In 2025, Wintour's lifestyle reflects her disciplined yet luxurious existence. Residing in New York City, likely in her Greenwich Village townhouse or Long Island estate, she maintains a rigorous schedule. Her day begins early, often with a 5:45 a.m. tennis session, a passion she indulges as a US Open regular. Breakfast, typically a Starbucks coffee, precedes meetings at Condé Nast's One World Trade Center office. Lunch, famously a caprese salad without tomatoes or a steak, is a nod to her quirky preferences. Her wardrobe, valued at hundreds of thousands annually, features gifted or loaned couture from Chanel, Prada, and Dior, paired with Manolo Blahnik heels or kitten heels. Her Mercedes S-Class, driven by a private chauffeur, ensures seamless travel between Manhattan events, fashion weeks, and galas. Wintour's $50 million net worth, per Impact Wealth, stems from her $2-4 million annual salary, plus perks like first-class travel, 5-star hotels, and VIP Fashion Week access. Her investments are discreet, possibly in real estate or fashion ventures, though specifics are unconfirmed. A tennis superfan, she attends Grand Slam finals, often with celebrity friends, and supports the arts, frequenting Broadway shows like Othello in 2025. Her political activism, raising funds for Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton, underscores her Democratic ties, earning her the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2025 from President Joe Biden. Her philanthropy is significant, raising $130 million for the Met's Costume Institute and millions for AIDS research. The Anna Wintour Costume Center honors her contributions, while her support for young designers via the CFDA, Vogue Fashion Fund, fosters new talent. However, controversies persist, with former colleague Graydon Carter citing strained relations after her 2013 Condé Nast promotion, and André Leon Talley's 2020 memoir critiquing her leadership. Posts from June 2025 reflect mixed sentiments, with users like @SaintDoy calling her exit unexpected, and @CubaTwit suggesting a strategic repositioning. Wintour's 2025 lifestyle balances work, culture, and family. As a grandmother, she dotes on her children's families, maintaining close ties with Bea and Charles. Her home, likely adorned with art and minimalist decor, reflects her aesthetic precision. Socially, she attends high-profile events, like Huma Abedin's 2025 Hamptons wedding, styled for Vogue. Her health-conscious routine, with no documented issues, supports her active pace at 75. Hobbies include reading, She's phenomenally well-read, per The Guardian, and gardening, hinted at in her Long Island retreat. Wintour's legacy is unparalleled. She redefined Vogue as a cultural arbiter, merging high fashion with accessibility, as seen in her groundbreaking denim cover. Her Met Gala transformed fashion into a global spectacle, while her mentorship launched careers like John Galliano's. Critics note her slow embrace of diversity, but supporters argue her influence transcended fashion, shaping Hollywood and politics. In 2025, she focuses on global leadership, mentoring Vogue's next generation and curating events like the Met Gala. Her future may involve expanding Vogue World or philanthropy, ensuring her influence endures. Anna Wintour's journey, from a rebellious London teen to fashion's gatekeeper, embodies vision and resilience. Her iconic style, steely leadership, and cultural impact have left an indelible mark. As she navigates 2025, Wintour remains a formidable force, redefining fashion's future with the same boldness that made her a legend.